Howdy everyone, this is your buddy BP, and look at that enemy composition. Look at their team comp. Holy crap. Not are they just all physical damage, but they are all hunters. Why are they all hunters? I don't know. I've seen some pretty ugly team comps, but I haven't seen one quite that bad before. That was pretty nuts, and as a result, we kind of stepped on these guys. I was a little worried because we had 3 mages and 1 assassin and me playing as warrior, so I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm feeling a little uneasy. Usually I like having at least 1 guardian in the team, but nope. I had nothing to worry. As soon as I saw they were all hunters, I was like, I'm not worried, and I shouldn't have. The early half of this match was a little even because, you know, everyone's taking the time to develop their characters, but by the time we got to the late game, we were just absolutely stomping on everyone. It was pretty damn funny. I'm going to do something a little different in this video. I'm going to be doing a bit of a commentary and not just talk at the beginning and then let the rest of the footage play. I think some of y'all find that a little boring, so I'm going to go ahead and spice things up with a little bit of commentary. I'm not going to talk the whole time, just for parts when I think I can get away with it when I have something to say. But also, I just want to mention I was recording this with the PlayStation 4. I wasn't recording with the Elgato at the time, so the video quality is a little subpar. A little bit not what you may be accustomed to, so forgive me for that. This Zhang Kui was a little salty here after he got killed after getting his buff. I'm sure he wasn't salty after that once we started picking up steam. But yeah, that was not a good way to start the match. Don't get salty. This Cupid that you're looking at right here made a lot of dumb decisions. I think he went like 1 in 17. Like, he should not have challenged me. He should have just ran, but he challenged me anyway. And of course, I drop an insult. The first of many. I'm going to be pooping on this guy quite a lot in this match, as you're about to find out. It's kind of funny when he says something like, say hello to your mother to me, because his mother, Cupid, in the Pantheon is Aphrodite, I believe. Goddess of beauty, who, if I recall, is noteworthy for her promiscuity. So, for all we know, hey, maybe he's right. Maybe Vamana has been hooking up with his mother. I mean, I know they're from different pantheons and everything, but who knows? Maybe. I imagine she certainly would like to hook up with Vamana after this awesome gameplay. See, I got Cupid again, and I'm about to get this freaking Neath. At least I was going to until this Mercury comes in and kills me. My only death. That was my only death, and that was because I got a little too selfish, a little too hungry for the Neath kill. I probably should have evaded when I had the chance, but I didn't. I got a little too greedy, but it was my only death. From this point on, I'm just quite literally actually stepping on these guys, especially when I go into my ult, which I haven't gotten just yet. I'm about to. But yeah, again, I'm playing as Vamana. I love Vamana. I've been playing a ton of him as of late. He just has a really nice kit. His number 1 is one of the best dashes in the game. Watch this, Cupid again. Goodbye, Cupid. Damn, this Cupid did not know what he was doing. I was feeling bad for him at this point. But yeah, this his number 1 is a great dash. It's probably one of the best dashes in the game. You can go really far with it. You can knock enemies out of the way like I did with this Medusa right here. Piece of cake, so it's really good for getting out of a tight spot. You're so vulnerable to crowd control, but you're moving so fast. And Vamana, on his own, has such fast movement speed. It's kind of incredible. So, it's part of the reason why you're also noticing I'm taking Traveler's Boots here, which is not something you normally see, but Traveler's Boots gives you a huge boost of movement speed when you're out of combat. And combined with Vamana's already incredible movement speed, it's very useful, and it gives you bonus gold, so I can get my gold up much faster than normal. And you will notice that I'm getting gold very quick. There's a couple points where I have like thousands of gold, and I'm not even realizing it because I'm just so distracted with whipping ass and doing so good, which wasn't hard because they're all physical damage, but yeah, but more on his kit. His number 2, his Armored Fan, I just love that. It's basically do a butt ton of damage to everything in front of you. No crowd controls, no buffs, no debuffs, none of it. It's just buttload of damage. Piece of cake. I love it. I love the simplicity. I also liked his, what is it, Umbrella Rank or whatever it is. It has a 2-second slow, and you can use that as a projectile. His 2 and his 3 is really great for clearing out minions or just slowing down bosses, or not bosses, but other players. And of course, there is his ult, which I think isn't too useful right at the beginning of the game. It usually doesn't start getting, I feel, really useful until like maybe rank 3, definitely rank 4 with it. By that point, you've hi Cupid. I let him run this time just to be generous. I was feeling bad for him at this point. Plus, I was getting kind of low on the MP. But yeah, usually at the beginning it's only really good for, I think, like getting some health regen and maybe scaring some opponents away. But by the time you get it to rank 4 or 5, I mean, I'm just, when I turn into that guy, I'm just absolutely devastating. I'm working on, I believe it's Fatalis. No, it's actually Wingblade, which I don't normally go for, but it gives you bonus physical protections, and I was like, all right, I'll take those physical protections. Because it's all physical damage, and of course, his passive ability, Vamana's, gives him bonus power equal to a percentage of his physical protection. So, and since I'm going against all physical protection here in this match, I mean, Vamana is just like the perfect warrior for this situation. And plus, I like going for attack speed and movement speed too with Vamana, because, like I said, he already has just fantastic movement speed. It's one of the best. He's like Speedy Gonzalez. When I get him up with his with all of my purchases and everything, I've got him basically to the point where he's moving like Speedy Gonzalez. It's pretty crazy. And of course, attack speed is nice. After this, I believe I take Fatalis, which removes the speed debuff whenever you're landing attacks or basic attacks on enemies, which is great because combo with his movement speed, that means as soon as I start attacking an enemy, I can just stick to them like glue. It's really hard for them to get away from me unless they use like a mez or like some kind of escape, like a leap or something. So it's really nice, but instead I go for Wingblade here. And of course, Wingblade combos pretty well with a Fatalis, because now, in addition to me being able to stick to them like glue, they're moving and attacking slower when I'm close to them. So that just makes me even more annoying to deal with. Pretty fantastic. I love it.
An enemy has been slain.
Mana's gonna knock you out. What? Mana's gonna knock you out.
An enemy has been slain.
Really? I'm here to amuse you.
I will end this honor. Cannot escape. Now! Shoot you down! An enemy has been slain.
You should have been when you had that chance.
Shut down! An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Killing spree! An ally has been slain.
Stuff coming through.
Papa needs an airstrike.
This Neith made a really dumb decision. I don't know why she thought she could stick around and fight. That was not too bright. We will be seeing her again in that very same spot very soon. I kind of waste my ult here chasing after this Medusa. Of course, I got her to waste her curse. I don't know why she thought it would work on me. I'm kind of immune to crowd controls while I'm in my ult. But, yeah, in retrospect, I probably should have stuck around and dealt that damage to the tower and go ahead and take care of that. But, And of course, this Uller is trying to challenge me, but I ain't having that. So yeah, in retrospect, I probably should have gone for the tower, but I was so hungry for that Medusa kill, because, you know, she got that one death on me, and feeling kind of salty about that. Ooh, and I finally get Fatalis, which is definitely one of my favorite items to take for aggressive players, especially for something like an assassin or something like that. You can just really stick close to an enemy. It's so fantastic. Oh, remember that Neath? Yep, I've done a lot of pretty mean things before Smite, but I've never stolen a Gold Fury, and it was so sad because I could tell that she worked so hard to get that Gold Fury. And, I mean, she just did like 90% of the work, and then I just come in and kill her and just undo all her progress. I almost get this Uller, but I'm like, nah, I gotta run. And I use my Sanctuary to get out of there because it's a pretty ugly spot. So, dang. So, I know this Neath must have just been absolutely raging. Well, kind of like how I'm sure this Cupid is. I'm sure this Cupid is not happy about me constantly insulting him when he gets his kills. But hey, I didn't force him to play all hunters now, did I? In fact, here's Cupid. He's screwed. And I go back in for the insult.
Hey, say hello to your mother.
Gotta show him who's boss.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Ultimate is ready.
Slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain. Your right tower. I will end this honorably.
You should have banned me when you had the chance.
Wait for me!
Killing spree.
Mana's gonna knock you out. What? Mana's gonna knock you out. Hi, hi.
Your left tower is under attack. Cannot escape.
Suku, I need you! Go, Suku!
An enemy has been slain.
This is the point where I take Ritual Dagger. Ritual Dagger is extremely useful. Normally I would take it sooner, but because of the enemy team comp, I decided to go ahead and hold off and get Wing Blade first. Also, I decided to go ahead and work on Sovereignty, which is something I probably should have worked on sooner, given the nature of the enemy's composition, but I decided to hold off because we're doing so well, and from this point on, we just really start steamrolling over them. I really like Ritual Dagger. It's this nice little combination of all the sort of things that I want in this sort of build, and this sort of composition. You got your bonus health, you get your cooldown reduction, you get bonus movement speed, you get bonus attack speed. Also, it increases the duration of relics, which is really nice for Sanctuary. Speaking of relics, I also get Med. Meditation isn't something I would normally take here. If I was going up against like Ares, I would take usually something like Purification Beads. If I was going up against Odin, I would take maybe Phantom, so I can get out a Wall of Spears. But because we're just stomping on these guys so much, I'm like, I'll just take some Med, because who couldn't use some extra health and MP, right? And it does come useful in a number of situations here. Like right there, I kind of screwed up and I used Sanctuary there, so if you're wondering why I used Sanctuary, I was like, totally screwed up, didn't notice what I was doing, I pressed the wrong combinations, but that's okay, because turns out I didn't really need that Sanctuary anyhow. So, yeah, it all worked out in the end.
I will end this quickly now!
Oh, they got
Slay an enemy.
Who wants to get punched in the jump?
Right up with turn. I shall
Come
return.
on, that. Beat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why don't you make like a tree and stay out of my lane?
An enemy has
Hey, say hello to your mother for me.
The gate is open.
Who am I? I'm
Your left
Batman.
tower is under attack. Your left tower has been destroyed.
Come on, that. Okay.
Ultimate is ready. An ally has been slain. My arrow will find you.
Ultimate is ready.
Okay.
Go, Super.
Killing spree.
Come on now.
Slain an enemy.
Not
Double
even
kill.
dead.
Pull you to bomb.
Help right lane. Yes.
Okay.
Super now. Jump.
Attack right lane. An ally has been slain. Let's finish.
It's about this point when I start realizing, oh crap, I have like a ton of gold. So I decided to go back and get my sovereignty, and I even decided to go ahead and get a, what is this, Elixir of Defense, which is really great for Vamana, because not just do I get plus 50 to all my defenses, namely the physical defense, but because of his passive, I also get plus 10 to physical power. Watch what happens when I take it right here. I go from 50, pop, to 60. Pretty dang nice. So it's a really good item to take, and it's almost about, and I also get up to 64 by the time I use my ult here, and it doesn't get much higher than this. I'm at just a little over 300 physical protection at this point, and it maxes out at 325, so it's a really nice combination. And I mean, from this point on, I mean, the game was over. I mean, look at that, it's 44 to 27. Best thing I can say about this enemy team is that they didn't surrender. I'm pretty sure someone on the other team proposed it more than a couple times. But I'm glad that they didn't. So, kudos to them. I also take the XP camp here, not because I necessarily wanted it, but just so I could deny it to the other team. Because I could tell, I mean, look at that Cupid. He's level 12. Holy crap. He's way behind. It's a shame I can't use my abilities to knock down those beehives. That kind of sucks. But oh well.
You should have banned me when you had the chance.
And since we're coming up on the end here, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If you like this video, then spank that like button. And also don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section if you have any feedback from me. I love hearing back from you, and I try to respond to as many people as I can. And as always, y'all be good to each other, and I will see you in the next video.
Jump.
What? Good game. I'm not here to amuse you.
Good
Mana's
game.
gonna knock you out. What? Mana's gonna knock you out. Hi, hi.